So we started our EdTech journey about 5 years ago, and at that point we created the vision of what we wanted to achieve. And part of that vision was we wanted to be an inspiring school, not only for our children, but also for our teachers. We looked at technology as a way of bringing creativity into the classroom, and we wanted to see that impact across all areas of the curriculum.
So in the 3 years I've been at Danesfield, I've seen technology develop hugely throughout that time. And one of the main things that I've tried to bring in as computing lead is to move away from computing lessons and ICT lessons on the timetable and instead integrate computing and using technology across the entire curriculum.
So we embraced change as a staff. We knew that we had a lot to learn, and we planned our professional development journey by coming together every Tuesday and spending some time researching various different things that we knew would have an impact on our teaching and learning. I decided to get rid of our one technology lead because I recognised that a lot of the time in schools this can be the person that everybody goes to with my power cable isn't working, etc, etc. And we asked teachers to become experts in different areas. So for example, they would go and look at all of the amazing things you can do with Skype Classroom, and we had a Skype Classroom expert. Or we went and looked at all the things you could do with QR codes. And then we would come back each week and share the things that we had found. One of the key things we learned at this point was we had to have a growth mindset. Our staff were not confident, and as in anything that you're trying, there were successes, but equally there were failures. And we had to show as a team that we weren't afraid to fail, and actually at every point we did fail, we could learn from that failure and we could share that failure. And that culture really helped us to develop and to grow. As we progressed and we started to see the impact of hooking boys' writing through technology, thinking of girls' maths and how we could have some real-world problem solving, we started to see the impact not only within the actual lessons, but actually on our outcomes. The children were a lot more engaged with what they were learning, and the excitement and buzz was easy to see. This didn't mean that we used technology for technology's sake. We looked at the lesson, at the learning objectives that we were trying to achieve, and we looked at the best tools appropriate to get what that achieved. What we also found is that the children and enthusiasm, their confidence started to develop. When we talk about teacher confidence, I have seen my teachers who were afraid to turn on a computer, who now will quite happily share a room with educators and talk about how they use and have embedded technology across the curriculum.
So now, whether it's a maths lesson, an English lesson, an art lesson, a PE lesson, technology is now being used throughout the school, all the way down from our 4-year-olds up to our Year 6 children.
And I think that's what we've really noticed with teaching and learning, is that technology shouldn't be a bolt-on. It should be about how we can make the lessons more exciting and engaging for every day, every lesson, and that should be the key to the success.